Welcome to Just Fucking Breathe, a podcast on breathing and also not breathing. And it's all like surrounding this idea of stress reduction, right? We have stress. We have lots of stress in our lives. Most people do. I don't know. Do you not have stress? Is there anyone out there who doesn't have stress? Please let me know what you're doing. Anyway, so this though is for the people who do have some stress. And sometimes breathing is the exact wrong move. Sometimes it works really well, but sometimes focusing on your breath creates like anxiety or more tension in your throat or tension in your chest or whatever. Sometimes breathing is like makes you want to actually hyperventilate. So this is an idea, an option to use instead of breathing. Today, we're going to do a listening exercise. And you're going to still be breathing, okay? You're never not going to be breathing. Well, maybe eventually, but not right now. Right now, you're not going to be breathing. I mean, you are going to be breathing. You're going to be breathing, but you're going to be focusing on listening. And it'll be, I don't know, somewhere between like 5 and 8 minutes. I'm going to time it, but sometimes I don't always time them correctly. Just know it's not going to be that long. So if you did it with me last week, then you know that it's just about finding a comfortable position when you start. You don't have to have a specific thing. Like you don't have to be sitting on a yoga mat or you don't have to be like in a perfectly quiet room. This stuff can be done wherever you are. When I say stuff, I just mean tools. Sorry, stuff sounds weird. Maybe it doesn't. I like stuff. These tools are going to be applicable wherever you are. When you're practicing them, maybe you want to be in a place where you can really focus so that you can hone your skill. When you're not in a perfect setting, you can actually do the skill. You're creating like neural pathways to generate habits, so to speak, so you could just keep coming back to it. But regardless, it doesn't matter where you practice. Wherever you practice or do this, it's going to be effective. It's going to be effective and it's going to start generating your brain's capacity to do this more often in situations that matter, like critical incidences or just under stress. So, this is a listening one. And find a comfortable position. Could be standing, it could be leaning against a wall, it could be sitting on a couch, it could be so many things. It could be sitting in a chair like I am. You could also do this while you're driving. Don't close your eyes. So when I say close your eyes, don't close your eyes, but you could do this anywhere. So if you're able to close your eyes and you want to, go ahead and begin by just allowing your eyes to rest gently. You don't want to squeeze them, but you could also keep them open. If you're keeping them open, you could watch the screen or you could just stare at a single spot down below. And while this is a listening exercise, we're going to begin by taking a deep breath because we know that deep breathing settles your nervous system. So why not just take a deep breath? So inhale and slowly exhale and begin to just kind of listen to the sounds wherever you are. So maybe you're in a room, maybe you're outside, maybe you're in your car. Just take a moment to be silent, and I'm going to be silent as well, and see what you hear. So let's do this for, I don't know, like 15 seconds just to start. So 15 seconds, just listen. Maybe you just heard me take a sip of my coffee. And now that you've listened to your environment, see if you can focus your listening into specific areas. So I'm going to call out an area, a position, and I want you to see if you can generate your thoughts to just focus on that specific area. So let's start by seeing if you can listen to sounds that are only to your right. And if that's available to you and you can hear or listen to things on the right, go ahead and see if you could focus your listening to just sounds on the right. And whenever you hear a sound like a creak or the air conditioner or someone talking, you could even name it. So you could say, ooh, a sound or talking or car, and then redirect back to just listening. So you listen, you get distracted by what it is, and then you come back to listening. So for about 15 to 20 seconds, just listen to sounds to your right. Okay, now transitioning to listening to the other side of the room. So rather than the right side, see if you can listen to things on the left side of the room, your left, or whatever left you want, and just listen. And the same instructions apply. You hear something, you can name it, and then redirect back to your anchor, which is listening. So you're listening. Go ahead for about 15 to 20 seconds, just on the left. And you hear a sound and you redirect to listening. All right. And now see if you can focus on sounds that are behind you. I know that sounds weird, but try it. So, sounds that are behind you. Go ahead and same instructions. You hear a sound, you redirect back to listening to that which is behind you. So, go ahead for about 15 seconds. And now pivot to sounds that are in front of you. So, whatever you can hear in front of you, for instance, I have a window in front of me and I can already hear birds. So, just sit and listen to the sounds in front of you for about 15 seconds. And now see if you can take the sounds on the right, the sounds on the left, the sounds behind, the sounds in front, and think about this idea of like surround sound. So you're trying to create surround sound and bring all the sounds in to one listening moment. So listen to the room, its entirety, the front, the back, the sides, bringing it all together. And reminding yourself that when you hear something and you get distracted, which is going to happen over and over again, totally normal, get distracted. Even if you start going into a story and you start hearing thoughts, you simply say to yourself, oh, sound or thoughts or noise or bird, and come back to listening, focusing on sound. So for another 10 seconds, just listen. And taking another breath. So inhale, inhale, inhale. Slowly exhale. And as you exhale, see if you can just relax, soften your eyes, your mouth, your chest, your belly, your legs, and just kind of feel your feet on the ground. And before you move on, before you open your eyes, if they're closed, just be curious. Think, how was that for me? Do I like listening to sounds? Does it feel like it calmed me down? Do I feel more centered, more relaxed? Or even was it agitating? Like just notice whatever you notice, name it for what it is, For me, I really enjoy listening to sounds. And then take another deep breath. So inhale and exhale and open your eyes and take a moment to just kind of look around, maybe find that really annoying sound of the air conditioner, whatever it was. You're like, oh, that's the culprit. Or find that really pleasant sound. That's even better. What am I saying? Find the pleasant sound. Oh, the chirping bird. There it is out my window. That's what you should be doing. So know that you can always pivot. You're listening to sound, you could pivot. You could focus on your breath, you could pivot. You can hear things that are annoying and then pivot. Finding comfort in something that you do, and then at the end, assessing. Did I like that? Did I not like that? So add curiosity to this practice, right? Did that work for me? Is that something I could do? Maybe not in a really loud room. If there's like chaos, yelling and screaming, focusing on sounds is probably not the right thing to do. But maybe if you have a moment where you're not doing anything, sitting in your car, driving somewhere, at the grocery store, at home, or just in a quiet room, and this is something that felt like maybe it balanced your nervous system a little bit, try it. It wasn't that long. I said I was going to time it and I didn't. So I have no idea how long we practiced for. But at the end of the video, you can look and see how long it was. But anyway, try it, see what works. Try the breathing one before this if the listening one was a little weird, and vice versa. Peace.